it's Nikki. Today I'm going to show you my foundation routine. I know that these can get boring and they're like so overdone, like I'm kicking a dead horse right now. But hear me out, hear me out. I have rosacea on my cheeks. It makes my skin super red, textured, dry, it's all the not cute things. And I found this foundation that changed my life. In my past videos, you can't really tell because I'm literally wearing a mask. Okay, not literally, that's terrible. I'm me, I swear. This foundation feels lightweight and my skin just looks beautiful. I think this would be really good for people with problematic skin. So in a few seconds, I'm going to be barefaced, no makeup on, and I don't feel too good about it, but you know what? If it helps someone, let's do it. Let's roll the routine. I never ever thought that I would be barefaced on the internet, but you know what? I also never thought that I would sign up for Plenty of Fish, and as you can see, I have rosacea. It's mostly on my cheeks. It's not cute, and I never leave the house without foundation, and I have had such a struggle finding foundations that work. And I have really dry skin. I think it's because of my rosacea. I'm not entirely sure, but it certainly doesn't fucking help. This foundation, I can't even call it a foundation. It is Liquid Dreams. Is that a song? That is the Dior Skin Nude. I am in the shade 02020. I think it's like the second lightest shade because my ass is fucking pale, but whatever. So I already have moisturizer on. I used the what was it called? I used the, I don't even remember what it's called. I don't know why I'm starting the sentence over again. Glam Glow, like the Volcasmic, the mattifying moisturizer. I'll show you one side of my face using a brush. I'll use like a beauty blender type deal on the other side of my face, and you can kind of see the difference. I tried a beauty blender by the brand Pure, and it actually worked really well, so I'm gonna use that again today. I don't know why my rosacea is like flaring up today. Could be because I drank on the weekend, but you know, I don't know, so. The one layer of this, it honestly, like, I always use the fullest coverage foundation that I could find. Marc Jacobs Remarkable most recently. I have tried Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I've tried Hourglass, Too Faced Born This Way, NARS, Lancome, Becca, and you know what? None of them have ever looked this good on my skin. One layer of foundation. So I'm gonna go in and do a second layer and show you that you can build it up. I can't speak. There you go. That's 2 layers. Obviously I have texture, like you can see that. No foundation is ever going to get rid of my texture. Point is that it doesn't emphasize it. And by the way, I'm using the Luxie 534 angled top buffer brush. And it's pretty nice. So for the other side of my face, I am going to use a beauty blender. So that's one layer. This beauty blender, by the way, it has like half the side of it is flat. Besides it's Pure, and then the other part is round, so fuck it, I'll try it with the flat side. Maybe it'll give like a different coverage. So that is 2 layers. I pick up whatever's left on my hand and I use my finger and I dab it onto my cheeks. For you it might be your nose or your forehead if you have acne or wherever you have an issue. But again, it still looks like skin just looks this way, you know? Pretty! So you can see the glow is just like I'm not wearing a highlighter. It does say on the bottle, nude skin glowing makeup. It has SPF 15. I haven't noticed any flashback, like I haven't been looking like Casper in any pictures recently. As for concealer, this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Concealer. It is in the shade number 2. It's called Alive, which is precisely the opposite of what I look like without makeup. As you can see, I've hit pot. That sounds not great. I've hit pan. It's not pan though. I've hit bottom of whatever. I've used a lot of it and it makes me mad because I didn't figure out how to properly use this until like a month ago, and I've had it for probably 3 months. I was using it with a brush. I would just like take my concealer brush, like swirl it around, pack it on my face. I felt like I was using way too much product and I was like, this shit sucks. But then I figured out you just dab that finger right in there. I just put it on my ring finger. It's really not a lot of concealer on my finger right now, so then I dab just like this, as if you were clapping for a tiny orchestra of ants. I don't realize how weird the shit I do is until I do it on camera, then I'm like, I've warmed my fingers up. No, I warmed the concealer up on my fingers, then I just dab it under my eyes, and then I blend it in with my finger. And you use such a tiny amount of product, and it just, I realize that my fingers like lock up when I'm putting my concealer on. I just can't relax. Like, this is really stressful. Now I don't look like I belong in The Walking Dead anymore. So as for powder, I've tried Makeup Forever HD. I've tried Laura Mercier. For a while there, I was setting my skin with the Hourglass like ambient lighting powders. I was literally setting my face with a highlighter, but it was because my skin looked so dry and like lifeless that I just wanted to fucking glow. So the Dior sales lady was like the most persuasive creature on this planet that like dwells in the shadows of the Dior counter in the department store. So she used this powder on me and I was like, give me the powder. Dior Skin Nude Air Powder in the same shade as the foundation, which is 020. Putting powder over my rosacea is just never good. I concentrate it like here, underneath where my contour would be. I also bring it up on my temples because I sweat a lot. Also put this under my eyes, just like, yeah. Oh, I want to mention that this foundation is the only foundation does not settle into my damn smile lines. I love to smile. I am known for constantly smiling and constantly laughing. And every foundation I've tried settles into my smile lines. Usually every day I walk around and like once every hour I'll be going like this to try to blur out the foundation that has settled into my smile lines. This does not. I'm going to go and finish up the rest of my makeup just off camera, and voila! If you have rosacea or like texture, redness, I really hope that this video helped you, and I really encourage you to go out and get a sample of the foundation. So that is my foundation routine with my new favorite foundation. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!